Welcome everyone to another 2v2 Hoops tournament. I've got with me Red Zenon, and the teams are here. And it's not showing anything. Oh, there it goes. Sorry about that. So we've got, first up, in the Winners Semi Finals, No This Is Manny versus, I want to say, Grosser Swans. I think that's a foreign language thing, little symbol. And that's why his name is Garb instead of Carb. I'm looking at his Smash name, and it says Carb. But we're going to call him Garb. Or maybe that's just a joke and he's saying he's trash. We'll determine that.
We shall find out very shortly.
Yeah. But their opponents, No This Is Manny, definitely deserving of the seed they have acquired, the number 2 seed. They're going to be really fierce opponents, but that was a heck of a shot. Manny gets the save in the nick of time. Patrick gets blocked on the net. Back on defense are No This Is Manny. But this is going to be pretty exciting. I haven't seen anything about these Grosser Swans. How are their ping? Yeah, that's what I figured. I think they're from Europe.
Another amazing save from No This Is Manny, though.
That's certainly one thing the Hoops teams are going to have in their little tool pocket. They're going to have lots of saves. But that's a heck of a ceiling shot. Dude, if he can pull that off, he knows the Hoops meta, I think. That is exactly the right move to make his opponent know this is Patrick. Going to be on the back wall for that shot, and that makes it impossible to save.
Yeah, Manny is the closest person to be in position for that, but because of the speed he got off the ceiling, it's so fast, Manny didn't have enough time to get to the ball and react.
However, this is a friendship kickoff right into the waterfall. That's gorgeous. Let's see it from his perspective. Yeah, this is exactly where you want to hit on the friendship. Otherwise, you could try to hit it a little bit lower and try to get it to your partner, and then the other option is to hit it even higher into the ceiling and in. But that only goes for opponents that are not doing the friendship. Otherwise, you just want to block them. Don't worry about aiming. Make sure you're in front of them.
By the way, thank you, Demon of Steel, for the 2-year sub.
Oh my gosh, dude. 24 months, Demon of Steel. You're absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. There's a shot. Very close. Manny on the 0 boost gets the save. He's on an Octane. I think that's a little weird for him. Doesn't he normally rock the Dominus? Or the Fennec? That sounds right. So he's back on the Octane tonight. Shot to the front of the net. There's a pre-jump from Patrick. Gets the touch. It looks like it's going to be tough for Kryptos to follow that up, but he does have one touch pass. We're still tied up here, 3 minutes in. Patrick looking for a pass, but I think his teammate was also going forward for that play. So Kryptos on no boost gets bumped. Not a great placement, but Garb. Say that again?
I think Manny was going for a bump on the wall.
Oh, that could be.
There's a little bit of miscommunication there between Moses and Manny.
Patrick trying to force it in using the rim. That almost never works. There's a great demo from him, though. There's a counter. Manny needs to not get bumped here. He wants to chase it, but he gets slammed. And Kryptos, once again, into the ceiling will do it. There's a huge bump there from Garb. Just kick Manny out of the way off of that touch. And suddenly there are no more defenders. Grosser Swans seeming really strong so far.
Yeah. Notice Patrick going up for that ball. Manny getting bumped means he has no grip on the floor to be able to turn around and get the next defense, so there's no one home.
Right over Garb's head, but he's going to take it up the wall. Looking for the pinch. That's very interesting. He had so much space, but instead he just handed it right back to Patrick. Kryptos is going really reaching for this, but he hits it right back to Patrick. That's a really fortunate bounce from that corner. Unfortunately, Manny doesn't get the read, and Kryptos is going to be pushing it back to the corner. Trying to dribble it upward. Good block from Patrick. Taken to the wall. Unfortunately gets bumped, so he's going to have to play it a little bit slower. He still pushes forward, even though I think that's clearly Manny's ball. Now Garb is on the play. Looking for the backboard pinch. Although knows his Manny should have that backboard guarded all day. There's one more touch from him, but it's too far over. Patrick's got a touch. Manny just filled up on boost, looking for the impossible redirect. Now it's Patrick's turn for a shot. It's just a little bit over. Too high as Manny gets a kill and a bump. He's taking it up the sidewall. What's the move here? Go to the ceiling. Oh, he flipped. I think he wanted to land on the ceiling. Maybe neutral jump and then immediately jump off of it to catch up to the ball since he was on no boost. That's not going to wander in yet. Kryptos trying to get a block onto Manny, but he just needs a touch here to get away from the last defender. It is blocked right above the rim. Oh no, it's just going to wander in because the last defender is dead. Kryptos, an unlucky 50-50 as his teammate is dead. Ruthless.
It's a really good move by No This Is Manny just to keep that pressure going. They did not leave the blue half of the field for such a long time, and eventually your defense will crack.
Yeah. Their rotations on offense looked a little shaky early on. They were kind of double committing, but they started to find those demos, and the other team I think is really looking out now for like in their blind spots for cars, and that's giving them like the extra time that they need to continue to just out rotate their opponents on offense. So No, This Is Manny is looking really strong now as far as just keeping up the offensive pressure. This is a decent setup for Kryptos. He's going to take it to the ground, but Manny is going to be right on him. Shot to the front. It's not in yet. Patrick is going to get bumped. Back to Garb. Rolling up the corner. Manny now still on it. Boost dwindling. He's got a touch upward, but that's going to get cleared from the backboard all day as Kryptos dribbling it home. Block on Patrick. Gets to keep the boost for himself. No pinch from the ceiling, but he's going to take it back to his partner. Now, Manny's missed it. Garb is coming in for that opening. Bouncing off the backboard. Still just outside the rim. Now Kryptos into the backboard. Patrick underneath does have a touch, couple of them. It's going to bounce up the rim, the net. Manny needs to not get killed here. Oh, it's looking close. Garb is the only one up for this. Going to the corner. Doesn't have a follow-up just yet. Maybe his teammate. Here he comes. Just wide. Garb's lifted it up. Manny from the backboard's got plenty of boost to follow that. Make sure it's kept safe. Now to the corner.
Yeah, Manny had the first time for in a while I had full boost. This is just from his whiff earlier, and they were just trying to maintain their defense after that one whiff that he had, and they were able to hold on.
Now into overtime. We got a friendship kickoff right off the bat. They scored this way before. Last time it was Manny that sent it into the waterfall. The other team, scared, stiff, decided not to go for the kickoff at all. They would want that same fate to happen, but Patrick just barely missed it. Here's Manny on the dribble. It looks really strong. He's all out of boost. Doesn't have the last touch. It's bouncing upward. Patrick is coming after, but that's a double commit on defense. Oh, Patrick, that's a big boost steal. I think they're completely out. Yeah, blue team has zero boost to speak of. Kryptos just trying to keep it safe as his teammate goes to find boost. That's a lift from Manny, but it's not high enough. Bouncing off the rim. Here's Patrick straight to the ceiling. Kryptos with no boost, barely has a touch, and Manny is on the retreat. That's on target, just slightly wide. Now Patrick. Lots of boost for him. He's going to take it up the net. Oh, doesn't quite have enough speed to just send it straight downward.
Yeah, that was a great play by Patrick. He sees a defender on the backboard, and if he can dunk that down immediately, that would be a guaranteed goal.
Yeah, here we're going to see it again. I think he's got it this time. Oh, not quite. Here's Manny, though. Manny's got a touch towards the middle. Kryptos has the touch outside just to keep it safe once again.
You see him, Patrick, with the no in jet. He knew that was it.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been a wild redirect. Kryptos.
That would have been beautiful.
On the ground, trying to avoid the demo. Gets the boost away. But Garb can't keep the pressure up. Kryptos bouncing it into the net. Try to get some clearance as Patrick once again puts it into blue corner. Keeps it up. Here's Manny. He's got a touch, but oh, it's just in, and Patrick gets the demo on the Garb for the play in overtime after 1 minute and a half. No, This Is Manny just finally gets the advantage off of a really sick shot. That's a flip cancel in order to make that work, and somehow the ball goes over the rim.
Yeah, it looks like it rolled off his roof a little bit. That was like for a little bit of a flick.
Right.
That was weird looking.
Yeah, it's so important to make those flip cancel shots happen. If he just does a flip like normal, that ball hits his wheels and goes straight down, and the other team is going to be just fine, even with the demo. So he definitely made the right choice. That was a really good shot from him, and also a really good kill from Manny, getting rid of the defender that was positioned well. So let's see what Game 2 holds. Game 1 was pretty nuts. I love to see the overtimes. In other news, Billy is going to be starting their game against the Backyardigans in their semifinals. So we might be able to catch the tail end of that. They haven't yet started the first game, so we might be able to tune in at like the second game or so. And yeah, and then after that we'll watch the Winners Finals. Kryptos to the ceiling. Manny's going to keep it safe. I like that touch a lot, sending it to the top. Definitely safer than trying to carry it up and around because the defender, or the opposing player, was on the attack and saw that coming. Manny to the waterfall. Does he have the read? A little high for that. Garb needs to not get killed here, but he gets rimmed big time. Here's the dribble from Kryptos. He's up over Manny. Manny, wait, he has a touch into the waterfall and a double to keep it safe. Man, that was looking real scary. I thought his first touch was going to send that ball straight down, but he knew. He saw it red. Now it's up and over Kryptos. He backs off a little bit. Back to Manny.
Yeah, it was a little bit too far up to go for that aerial, so he had to back up before he can do anything.
Kryptos lifting it up on the wall. He wants one more touch, but Patrick has pre-jumped him. Already has that red. Knows exactly what he wants to do. Now to Manny. The shot from Kryptos on no boost. Back to Garb. He's lifted it up. But here's the pass from Patrick over to Manny. Doesn't quite have the touch. That might just bounce in though, Garb. Oh man, he gets a touch, but so lightly.
No boost. He's able to get the touch he needs to get it underneath the oncoming dunk.
The double jump bot save from back in the day. Oh, what a shot there from Kryptos. That puts them on the leader on the scoreboard early. That was a great shot. Good setup by Garb too. Those passes into the backboard are really clutch if the opponent doesn't have the backboard guarded. It's all about responding to what you see the defense is doing, and you have to punish their mistake or create new opportunities, and that's exactly what they did. Uh-oh, they're just not going for the friendship. They saw it was a fusion, and somehow they knew that there was danger, but it doesn't matter in the end. No, this is Patrick collecting Manny's shot from the fusion friendship.
Yeah, it just ended up being a matter of pressure. They instantly had possession in the opponent's staff, and they were able to make the best of it.
Yep. Immediate response from no, this is Manny. Straight to the ceiling. That's going down. Garb has got to make that save. He gets it on the retreat. Manny now to the wall. He wants one more touch, a redirect to keep it away from Kryptos, and he's got it. Just blocking him will do the trick, sending it straight down. That's 2 points in like 10 seconds. That is absolutely savage.
Yeah, you see Kryptos trying to deal with the rim here. He has to get underneath the ball to clear it up. This is one of those situations where you always think you have to go over the rim, but going under would have done the trick.
That's the age-old hoops dilemma, isn't it? Over or under the rim? Which way do I go?
Have to pray to the rim gods.
Right. Definitely not through. Through is always the wrong answer. Oh, that bounce.
Yeah.
Kryptos on the dribble. Manny pre-jumping him. Just needs to get a touch to disrupt him. I have a couple, it looks like. Garb has left the boost for Manny. Kryptos is going to be able to push it using that touch. Now Patrick to the corner. He wants one more. He's got it around Garb. There's no threat yet. He wants to get a kill, but his opponent is just a little bit too far ahead. It's lifted up nicely, but Manny's a little far back to chase that. It's going to go bounce off the wall. Patrick should have this from the back wall. Straight into the net. You hate to see it. He says great pass.
A very lighthearted reaction to
Right.
that is exactly what you need.
Oh, yeah. He was still traveling upward when he jumped, so that upward momentum carried on, and by the time he got to the ball, he was on top of it. What you do in that case, just keep going up. Don't flip. Like, it was already out. It's still dangerous if you don't touch it, but it's a lot better than own goaling, that's for sure. That's going to be a shot with a great flick inward, but Kryptos has got that all day. He's going to be still guarding this net. As Patrick puts it to the corner, he needs to make sure he doesn't get bumped. That was his little maneuver there. I think he was trying to take the boost, but it was already gone. And another demo makes it difficult to get that save, but Garb nails it. Kicked out to middle. Manny's got another couple touches. Oh, he's missed that last one, but it's still a tricky situation for Garb. He's got it kicked out, and Manny, or Patrick with the shot. Now Garb into the ceiling. Doesn't have one more touch because he's all out of boost. Patrick, that's a great lift with a flick. He wants to fill up with boost and block this. Buy some time for Manny to get in here. That's the shot, but he's going to get blocked by Kryptos. Now it's Garb's turn. Just barely misses that touch. Was hoping to make a really tight angle, and that's most often when you're going to whiff. It's when you're trying to cheat the angle real tough. Manny, double touch from the backboard to keep it safe. He's chasing it with the block, sending it straight upward. Here's Patrick with a shot. Straight to the middle, but Garb's on the backboard, keeping it safe. Back out to Kryptos in the corner. Oh, around one. That's a really tricky angle that he faked his opponent out with. It. That's a flick and a half way over the rim. Berserker 0116, thank you so much for the sub. We've got some pretty sick emotes now that we're really happy with. And I think we've got maybe, we might have one on the way, the golden hoops. I don't know if that might be like a higher tier, but our current subs, man, our current emotes are just too good. I love every bit of them. Patrick. To the wall. Here's Garb on no boost. Gets it safe. Manny's got blocked. Gets a double touch, but I don't know if this is in his favor as Kryptos is going to take the dribble. Oh, man, he gets completely thwarted by a retreating Manny. Jumping up and over him. That's over the back if I remember my basketball, which I don't. Oh, but that lines up perfectly for Patrick. Gets a demo. and he still wants more. So he sees Kryptos immediately. Wait, he gets a double bump? That's
Well, the
absolutely
demo,
brutal.
and then I'm not sure if that bump was intentional. I think it was just a
Right.
lucky bump going with the enemy rotation.
It was beyond
But
lucky
that
because
puts
it
both, yeah,
it put
that
him in-
just puts both their defenders just gone. So
well,
open net.
also it popped him back to go right in position for the next shot. Like it spun his car around and he's like, oh, look, the ball is here, and he just dunks it straight in. But this, a great shot from Manny, but nonetheless an unfortunate kickoff circumstance. I think Garb still possibly might have had that save, but he didn't trust Manny to have that shot, and who could blame him? It was underneath the rim, really close to it. Manny just pops it up so gently. Here's another friendship. He's going to take it all the way to the waterfall again. No. Garb keeps it safe.
Kickoff by Blue. Kryptos went for the ball when he was not furthest, like behind his head. He wasn't center of net.
Yeah. Here's Manny this time with a demo, and then Patrick gets a bump onto Kryptos, just lines it up perfectly. Garb is already gone. He's had enough of the physical abuse. It's absolutely savage, but the game is not over until the clock hits 0 unless the other team completely leaves, and there it is. That's going to be, let's see if we can get into the Billy game. It just started 6 minutes ago. I'm going to call the GGs to let them know that they can back out. We will report the game. Let me do that now. But, yeah, I'll let this continue to play as I submit scores, and we'll dive into the next game. Red, are you in my party? I think you are, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That is good. That means I can just take you with me. You're coming with me.
Oh, God.
All right, guys. We're going to do it. We're doing it live. I just got to put in the code for their match, but I can't let you.
He wins it heavily. Billy's have possession. A decent challenge by Hugh Rose to stop their offension, but they're back. Nico going for bumps. Not surprising.
Yeah, not surprising in the slightest.
Nick actually able to get a pretty good pinch off the net to pass it up, but his teammates had to go back for boost.
Oh, this is a Nico setup. He's trying to hit it to the back wall and then follow, but I think he might have been low on boost. He's got a touch here just to keep it out of harm's way. But Hudros has got a crazy redirect shot. Nico's still going to be able to save that and conserving all the boost he can. Wolf rolling it up for his teammate. It's a little out of reach, and he's got a huge fields rim. Pass to the corner. Nico's still on that. Just past the opponent. They're going to have a really strong passing play here, I think. Nico's going to try to, no, just shoot it. Great save there.
Great reaction by there, Nick.
Yeah. Just up and over. Nico's going to be in a world of hurt if Nick could redirect that in. Boudreaux's popped it up. He's got one more touch. Wolf on the backboard has that save easy, and that's a huge double commit there by the backyardigan. That's going not quite straight in, but I imagine Nico's on it. Doesn't have the touch. Wolf is next. Doesn't have it either. Neither one had the rim bounce 2 times in a row. But
The rim gods are favoring the backyardigans right now with those 3 bounces.
Yeah.
And another team pinch by backyardigans. This is very interesting.
Well, if you're going to double commit, make it good. Wolf wants one more touch just right to the middle, but a save from the backboard. Boudreaux gets kicked out by his teammate Nick, has completely sent him as Nico gets one more tap onto Nick, trying to set him straight. Don't hit your teammate like that.
Oof.
That's my
Hugo's not
job.
with the best clear, but the bounce off the rim goes right back to him.
And the bump.
It is a good clear.
No, Wolf! He just completely saved a shot that was guaranteed to score. Because Nico had bumped away the last defender. He's going to play it slow. What's the play here? Lift out to Wolf. Oh, Wolf wasn't ready for it. Maybe he didn't want to do the double commit. It's still 0-0, even though the Billies have the first game. I think they don't want to play too aggressively here. They'll just take the guaranteed goals, although they definitely did throw away the last guaranteed goal.
Well, yeah. I'm not sure exactly what happened last game since we only caught literally the last 20 seconds of it. But it seems as if the backyardigans are holding their own now.
Yeah, they're doing really well against the Billies. And the Billies might be a little rusty. They haven't played in like a few weeks. And when they did last time, they were just getting beat left and right by like Porklet and Tool. So very, very surprising that the backyardigans are holding it. But it might just be that the Billies are cold.
There's also a combination of there is some spaghetti tomfoolery from the backyardigans. We are seeing those double commits and fortunate team pinches. There is holes in their wall for abilities to squeeze through. They're just not taking advantage of those.
Nick looking for one more, but Nico on the back wall is going to have that cleared all day. Wolf over to the other corner. He wants to take it, but he's going to get blocked by Nick. Nico might be able to have a pass to Wolf. It's not hard enough as Nick is going to take maybe two. Almost. Back up. Wolf has pre-jumped that. It's still in. Nico, retreating save, gets that clear just up and over the rim. Nick gets killed completely as Wolf has already pre-jumped it. Wants a touch. Another demo from Nico. That's both team. That's a team kill from him. Looking like the pass is lining up. He's going to lift it. He gets bumped away, but that might be a double commit from the Billies. Hudros takes a shot, just bouncing off the rim. Wolf's going to take it from there. Gets a great block. Nico letting his teammate take it, I think. But Wolf is blocked, so Nico takes the backboard position. Still tied up 0-0 with 1 minute to go. I'm very surprised here that we haven't seen a goal with how aggressive these teams have been. Double commits from both sides. Hudros, a little bit of a dribble. A big demo onto Nico, but Wolf is going to be able to take it. Rolls up the corner, straight to Nick on the backboard. Here's the shot from Nico. Just puts it into the middle, but that's perfect for Hudros. Billy's going to need to be on the retreat. Wait, that's in. That bounce, guys. Those corners where the 45-degree wall meets the floor, meets the regular wall, every time the ball bounces into that, it's going right towards the net. Off the rim. Both Billies defensively up for that. Wolf gets a jump off of the rim to recover a little bit faster. Hudros takes a shot, nice and low. Nico on the back wall is able to get that save. He's got one more touch to get it over Nick. Hudros is the last man on defense. He's got it cleared slightly, but Wolf might have a double touch from the ceiling. He wants one more. It just slides in. What happened to the defense? Hudros, I saw, was on the backboard. Where's his teammate? Is he down there for the clear?
I think Nick was trying to get that side boost that wasn't there, and then Hudros just has a bad jump off the wall. He sees it a bit too far away from him, and he might have panicked. I'm not sure if he had used his jump and had enough boost, if he even could have gotten to the ball from that position.
That's going to be it. The Billies taking it away. 3 seconds left on the clock. Nico just wants one last touch to dunk it straight down, and they're going to be moving up to the winners finals, playing against the team we just saw. No, this is Manny. So, guys, we're going to have that match set up soon. What do you think? What are the odds you give Nico and Wolf in that? 70-30? Red?
You can hear the gears going in my brain right now.
75-25? 80-20?
I'd say less. I'd say more of 60-40.
Wow, you think so? You really think the Billies are cold?
I mean, I haven't seen them play yet.
That's true.
I saw them have fun, and saw